What are the main criticisms of Proudhon's social views? Imagine a thinker who challenged the idea that the state should control everything, but then also proposed a system that kept many capitalist structures in place. That's Pierre-Joseph Proudhon for you. He's known as one of the early socialists, but his ideas have sparked plenty of debate. Let's look at some of the main criticisms of his social views. First, many critics point out his hostility toward workers organizing themselves. Proudhon didn't like strikes or trade unions, seeing them as threats to individual freedom. He believed that workers should not band together to push for better conditions. But in reality, trade unions and strikes are key tools for workers to challenge unfair bosses and improve their lives. His opposition meant his ideas didn't really help workers fight for their rights. Another major criticism is about his focus on ideas rather than material conditions. Karl Marx argued that Proudhon was too idealistic. Proudhon treated concepts like justice and property as absolute, ignoring how capitalism actually works. Marx believed that economic relations and class struggles are rooted in material realities, not just moral principles. Proudhon's approach missed how exploitation happens in real life, which made his solutions less practical. People also criticize his belief in gradual change. Proudhon wanted to fix capitalism little by little through cooperative businesses and mutual credit. But many say this won't work because capitalism's contradictions are too deep. To truly change society, a complete overhaul is needed. Proudhon's reformist ideas risk keeping the system stable instead of replacing it. His ideas about individual freedom also come under fire. Proudhon emphasized personal liberty and property rights, but critics say this reflects a small bourgeois view. It ignores how capitalism limits true freedom for workers. In a system where people depend on selling their labor, individual liberty is often just an illusion. His focus on protecting property rights benefits small producers but doesn't challenge the bigger structures of power. Then there's his mutualism, which promotes small voluntary associations. While that sounds fair, critics say it doesn't address the power of big capital. His plan for cooperative banks and exchanges can't change who owns the factories and resources. Without collective ownership, workers stay subordinate to the owners of capital. His ideas don't go far enough to challenge the economic system itself. Finally, Proudhon's own ideas contain contradictions. He opposed private property as a tool of exploitation but still supported some property rights for workers. He claimed to be an anarchist but suggested organizing society like a big firm with himself as the boss. These inconsistencies make his theories hard to follow and less effective. Overall, critics say Proudhon's emphasis on individual rights, voluntary cooperation, and reform kept him within the bounds of bourgeois thinking. His ideas didn't fully grasp the need for collective power or revolutionary change. While he helped shape socialist thought, his solutions fall short of creating a truly fair and equal society.